But let's talk about men who've had childhood traumas, is that many of them, well, we know 65% of them will take about 30 some odd years to disclose.
Yeah.
Some people find agency in non-disclosure. They don't want to tell anybody.
Correct.
But there's a lot of barriers to this thing called disclosure, and it's, you know, fear, shame. What will people think of me if I tell them this? Will I suddenly not be the tough big guy that society tells me I need to be? In actual fact, I can tell you, having spent 40 years trying to be that big tough guy, I feel tougher now having been vulnerable and told people my story.
Yeah.
I think that's the best thing. I think sharing your vulnerability opens up so many doors and conversations with other people to allow other people to just break down their wall and become their wholesome self, right?
Absolutely. You know, and again, this is more common than we'd like to think. Sadly, the statistics are sort of 1 in 3, 1 in 4 women, and it's 1 in 6 men have. So that means the next time you're at the grocery store, the next time you're at the theater, if you look around, for every 6 men you see, 1 of them probably has a history of this early life childhood abuse.
But why do you feel that men, we don't talk? Like, this is a taboo conversation that a lot of people always talk, but do you feel that we men, we talk when we're drunk, when we're at the pub and we tell our friends a problem, but everyone's bloody drunk, they just don't go?
Look, that's a good question. I think whether you come from Vietnam, the UK, Canada, America, Australia, it's pretty much the same thing.
Yeah.
Society tells us it's not okay to cry. Society tells us it's not okay to be vulnerable. Society tells us we got to stand up and be tall and macho. And I think that, sadly, is interpreted in the wrong way. It's a misinformed approach to going through this thing called life. I realize there are consequences to my own righteousness, and I'm not here to tell men how to live their life. But I'll tell you what, being a little bit more divinely masculine is not a bad way to go.
Yeah.